So for today's workout, I'm trying to combine cardio and lifting. I'm going to keep the treadmill as a constant thing throughout the workout, and I'm going to do a minute backwards every set and 30 seconds forward every set, and then superset it with any other movement. So like today, at least initially, I'm primarily going to focus on arms. Might move into some shoulders or whatever later. But at least right now, the movement that I'm going to superset the backwards or the treadmill with is curls and tricep extensions. The treadmill has resistance to it, so doing it actually feels like doing a really light sled of, or really light set of backward sled, and then forward sled for 30 seconds after. So with the backward sled, or the backward walk, it's more quad dominant, and then with the forward push, I'm driving with my calves, hamstrings, and glutes, and then on each step, I'm also bringing my knee up using my hip flexors. How's it going, man?
You didn't say hi to me.
No. I said hi to you.
You didn't say hi.
I said hi.
Don't talk to me.
No. Wait, I'll come get you. Supersetting that with curls. I hope the camera is picking this up. For 10 each side of that, and then going immediately into some towel grip, single hand tricep extensions. The towel increases the recruitment of the forearms and also creates instability that forces you to recruit the triceps a little bit more. Going for 10 each side of this too. So after doing 5 sets of the first circuit, as sticking to the theme of doing 1 minute backwards, 30 seconds forward, so moving from to the first exercise, or for the first circuit, the exercises that I chose were arms, and I thought I'd stick with arms a little longer, but felt like hitting some shoulders. So for this circuit, the next exercise is going to be a shoulder exercise, or 2 shoulder exercises with a little bit of bicep, but I'll show you what that is in a second. This is a really good way, or at least the way I'm working out right now, is a really good way of combining hypertrophy work with cardio. And I don't know, it's a kind of stimulus that I like, pairing bodybuilding movements with cardiovascular movements. So like Sometimes what I also like to do is like the Stairmaster superset with like pull-ups and push-ups or something like that, and just get on and off each station and bang out as many reps as possible, or not as many reps as possible. Keep set numbers for the pull-ups and push-ups, but then on the Stairmaster, I think I would do 2 minutes. So today I'm doing like a minute and then 30 seconds on this, and then keep switching whatever else movements. It's so usually one of the things that makes cardio boring is the fact that you have to do the same thing for a really long time and just stay in one place. But by switching in and out every minute and 30 seconds, it makes the actual cardio part of the thing more bearable, and you're also able to throw in some lifting in your cardio, which decreases the amount of muscle lost when compared to doing cardio that has no resistance component to it. But anyway, doing kettlebell curl to presses, a combination shoulder and bicep movement, and supersetting that with alternating upright rows, trying to target the medial delts and the traps. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, the thing with regular cardio is you have to sit and do the same thing for a really long time. By adding movements along with it, it makes the thing more bearable and more fun, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's what I'm doing next.
So turns out the audio didn't get recorded from here on out at the gym. So I'm just going to talk over the exercises that I'm doing. So for the next circuit, we did towel grip alternated curls. The towel grip creates an instability element that forces deeper contraction of the bicep, and you're able to connect with your bicep a lot better. You have to like contract it a lot more intentionally because of the instability, which forces a deeper mind to muscle contraction. Um, Also, because it's a towel grip, the forearms have to stay more activated throughout the movement, and yeah, gives you better grip strength. Then moving into some mixed grip pull-ups, did 3 each hold. So mixed grip is one arm is doing a chin-up grip and one is doing the regular grip, and then after 3 I'm switching. So as with pretty much the whole workout, I supersetted each of the movements with backwards walking and forward push. When the treadmill is at the highest resistance, it pretty much acts as a light sled, and it feels like I'm doing lightweight backward sled and forward sled for a minute and 30 seconds in between. This forces my heart rate to stay high and gives me the effect of doing cardio with a resistance element to it. And in my opinion, this helps me stay lean while staying big. Anyway, for the next exercise in this or the next circuit, doing the sumo stance deadlifts. So I'm having a 110-pound dumbbell with two 10-pound plates on it, sitting deep down to get like a deep groin stretch and deep glute stretch, and going for about 8 each side of that. Moving into some rear delt flies with the kettlebell. With the sumo deadlifts, I think that's a really good movement. The deficit stance also forces your lower back mobility to be tested. So that's something that I like about it. And this is an ab movement that I came up with. So I attached a 10-pound plate to a straight tricep pushdown bar. Uh, and since the 10-pound plate is kind of dangling, it creates an instability element, and you have to do it to feel it. The way your obliques are gonna feel as you do this half sit up to twist motion um, is it'll be like, so I did this for the first time today, and I did this after being inspired by something I saw online. And so there are muscles in your obliques that are responsible for both rotation and anti-rotation. Anti-rotation essentially is when you have to absorb shock. So by creating this instability element, or where the 10-pound plate is kind of like pendulum swinging while you're sitting up, your those rotation and anti-rotation muscles are like very, like, they have to stay very activated in order to maintain that stable position. Doing that while also doing sit-ups is well, at least for me personally, gave me a really good contraction. And I think if you guys are able to set it up, you should try it out. Um, and for the last movement of the circuit, did alternating sumo deadlifts. This time I'm picking it up by the handle, which forces me to sink down deeper, which further exaggerates the stretch in the groin and the glutes, but also picking it up in an alternating stance. Um, you're able to give almost like a unilateral focus. And I don't know if anyone's been following my videos, you probably know that I'm a big fan of unilateral contraction. And then finally, same as usual, finishing off with the backwards walk and the forward sled. So yeah, that's all for today's workout. Like the video if you like the video. If this is your first time on the channel, subscribe. New videos every day at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Talking through my workouts, why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, trying to kind of explain my methodology and how I stay ripped, strong, and have good conditioning year round. But yeah, that's all for today, folks.